want to be here, neither do we. That's why we call it the obligatory. We talk about farts, food, Mike's kids, $5,000 beds, girls, comedy, and Kermit's butthole. Yeah, maybe the facts aren't right, but here's the obligatory podcast with Kermit and Myke.
What's going on? It's the obligatory podcast with Kermit, no Myke, the quarantine edition, episode 95.
I'm
if you
sorry.
Didn't know, you should know.
Myke Hurley, he's right here.
Hey. Let me do the promos, then you come in.
All right.
Calm down.
All right, show
That's
dates.
the editor.
Show dates nowhere.
The one, the
no
only,
show
Steven
dates
Sanchez.
anywhere. Unless you want to go to Kermit's apartment.
Listen, can you chill out? You're too hot. You're too hot right now.
All right, go ahead. Dude, I've been waiting on Myke.
You know, you're right. You know what? You can find us on all social media, blah, blah, blah. Joining me today is the one,
Drawing Laughs with Steven Sanchez.
Drawing Laughs,
What episode is this, 35?
Steven Sanchez. Myke is running an hour late, so we said
Over an hour
it.
late.
And we're just going to start this podcast because it's just ridiculous that I don't know what he was doing. I don't know why. He didn't give me a call. He just said, I'm running late. I'm running late.
Yeah, he better hurry up. Because my mom's coming soon, and I got to get this basement cleaned.
First off, you live in Florida. You don't have a basement. It'd be an attic.
Well, it explains all these earthworms and spiders.
I feel like this should be a Drawing Laughs episode.
This is a Drawing Laughs episode. We're gonna do a cross promotion.
We just talk about comic book stuff and nerd stuff like we always do.
Yeah, it's pop
you're
culture.
Not drawing.
That's what you guys do on Obligatory Podcast, anyways.
Not really.
Yeah, but then you add kids in it.
We talk about all our tour dates.
That was a good chuckle. Thanks.
Which is none. We have nothing. We have nothing. The corona has shut us down.
You know, you could point the camera towards you so I can see you because Mike's not there.
Well, then I gotta look at it, and then I don't. I'm just looking right at the camera, like I'm looking at you.
Yeah, but
so
I can tell you. I can tell you where it's at.
Wait, what? There, you want to see me? Hello.
Oh my God! It's like a Greek statue.
Yeah, it's me, senor.
He's amazing. It's a Greek statue. It's like he comes to life whenever he drinks his chocolate milk.
Just before you got on the podcast, they just dropped the news. Like everyone's losing their mind. I guess Netflix shut down.
Oh.
And everyone's losing their shit.
That's hurting, bro.
Dude, from all things.
Well, they said that they're going to drop their streaming. Not the stream. Yeah, they dropped their streaming to like 3 megabytes per second or some crap.
Well, you can't watch movies in HD. Nice. So you can't watch movies in HD, but now I guess you can't watch movies at all.
For those who don't know, this is my first time on the Obligatory Podcast, but Kermit and I do Drawing Laughs, and
this is exactly how it is.
I am just as annoying. It's because my ADD kicks in, and sometimes he takes a little too long. So go ahead. Netflix, low drop bit rates or whatever the hell you call it.
Yeah, that's all. There's nothing else to talk about. It was just kind of a quick. I just read it before jumping on the podcast. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Okay.
But so what's up, man? The
I'm
Rona's got you.
Gatorade, bro. I'm staying quenched during these tough times.
I like how they're saying
you can't even see what I'm doing right now.
I'm looking right at you.
Oh, you're looking at. Okay, I can't see you. That's why. Or maybe you're too small.
It's not too small. I'm not in frame. See,
remember, you got the light behind you. There's a glare from your head hitting my eyeballs.
You son of a bitch.
That's some apocalypse shit right there, man. That's some I'm burning ants shit with my magnifying glass, bro. That shit hurts.
Hey, Tasmanian devil, chill out.
Dude,
all right,
for real. I got tunnel vision now. What the hell?
Hey. So I know everyone's tripping about being in quarantine, but for you, it's just like a normal day. This is just a Tuesday or Wednesday.
I'm recording right now. What happened?
Oh, perfect. You're not even talking.
I trampled all over you.
Yeah. This
I
episode's gonna
the
get
shit all over you.
So many people love listening to this episode.
Who gives a crap? You guys are quitting after episode 100. Oh, I let the cat out the bag.
After 5 more, we are done. Or are we? I don't know.
Episode 100, you guys are done, right? And then it's going to be like Obligatory Podcast with Sanchez and Myke or some shit.
You really want to do a podcast with Myke?
Hell no. That's all you, man. I'm surprised you lasted 100 episodes.
Dude, isn't it crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy because this is episode, what, 96, 95?
It's 95.
95.
Five more to go.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Yo, kudos to you for lasting this long.
I really thought Myke hated me for the most part, and I can't believe he wanted me to do this.
No, Myke doesn't hate you. He loves you.
Does he?
Yeah, you throughout the last 2 years, you showed him how to be a man. You showed him how to lose weight.
I showed him how to be a man.
You showed him how to lose weight. It fluctuated back like 3 episodes later, but you did do that for him. You hooked him up.
He's at a. He needs to take a taser to the face before becoming a man.
Yeah, you know that taser episode was great. I actually I would have loved to have seen him get his finger shocked at least.
I recharged it just for him today.
Can you flip it on?
Yeah, hold on.
I love that sound.
I know everyone loves that. You love that? See, I like that sound too.
Oh my gosh!
It's a lot stronger than usual.
That's so alive.
That's a full charge.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. See,
dude,
so
that
he
is
doesn't
scary.
He hasn't even touched the full charge. When I was doing it, it was light.
Yeah,
that's a full charge.
Oh no way, dude. No, man, that's assault if you touch him with that.
I want to hit him in his toe, just his big toe.
Dude, seriously, you're gonna blow his toe off. Like literally, you're gonna shock one toe, the other toe's gonna explode.
Dude, that is good.
Oh my! Woo. And you're doing it straight on the camera, right?
Yeah.
Get real close to the camera. Give it a good shocking.
You want to get a good shock?
Yeah, I mean, don't blow your camera, but get close enough.
All right, ready?
Right.
3, 2.
Oh, shoot. Dude, that's going to be hell to edit. I'm going to be blinded. Oh, that's crazy.
After doing that, I kind of realized I probably would end up killing Myke. Probably stop his heart.
I think you would. I mean, a lot of fat cells would explode. No, I'm kidding. Myke, I know Myke's going to hear this later on, and I'm completely oblivious to the fact that he's going to hear this.
Oh, you know Myke's going to hit you with that roast.
Oh, man, Myke. Damn. You know what? Light me up, Myke. You deserve it. You're a good guy. You're a good dad. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, we've heard a lot about your kids in the last 2 years, and, kudos.
What are you trying to do? You trying to give
I'm
points
trying to kiss
Myke?
his ass
what are you trying to do?
So he doesn't roast me too hard.
First you kiss Pedro's ass. Now you kissing Mike's ass. What's going on here?
The whole Pedro situation.
Explain it to the listeners.
It's okay. So we have this little thing because we have a little 3-way thing going on in the messages where where apparently I like to superimpose his probably one of the worst photos ever taken of his face onto different things.
He looks like a Puerto Rican Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, and it's like a bad melted like caramel cream pie all over.
Yeah, it's like a melted ice cream.
Yeah, but that's not my fault. Apparently he does the thing with Crespo, and Crespo takes the photos.
Yeah, it doesn't really that doesn't really take his good side.
Right. So none of that's my fault. So I mean, if it's out there, I might as well use it, right?
Is that your defense?
That's my defense. I'm sticking to it. But I've hooked him up whenever he asked me to hook him up, and that's why he let me, off the hook, and I'm able to breathe again. But as long as I don't continue the insults.
He's still looking for your address to burn your ground.
I know.
To burn your grass. He wants to burn your lawn. Sanchez has a lawn fetish. And Sanchez he's that guy. He's that guy that goes out there like at 6 a.m. and is petting the grass and making sure the leaves are on one side and making sure the grass is like, what is it, like 5 inches or 4, whatever. He measured it with a ruler.
4 inches. Shut up.
You knew it. You son of a bitch.
No. The Florida sun is doing a good job of burning it. So don't even. He doesn't even have to do anything.
See, he says that, right? He says that. But if we were to go outside right now, he has umbrellas covering. Certain parts and like tents that are covering, giving the grass shade.
No, I use trees for that.
All right.
So let's talk about what's really important here right now, because apparently this is technically the quarantine edition.
Yeah, what's important?
Really, what's important?
Yeah, what's important?
I don't know, the fact that the entire planet has a face mask on.
Look, we gotta look at the positive side of all this,
and that is
we get to stay home.
Uh-huh.
And we get to stay with our loved ones and focus on things that we could never get to.
Okay.
And really has some time to self-reflect on each other.
Hang on a second. Let me stop you right there. Focus on things we can't, normally get to, right? Because apparently you have 4 different job descriptions.
Who?
You.
Well, all my jobs are dealing with entertainment, so yeah, they're all out the window.
You have to deal with people. Mm-hmm. So now you can't. Now you have to stay home, and you're going stir crazy.
I'm not going stir crazy.
No, you're going stir crazy. You've been on the phone with me for 2 days straight.
But that's normal.
It's like, wow, this is the most I've ever spoken to you, and we've spoken for hours.
You're so full of crap. You're so full of crap, dude.
We've spoken for hours on podcasts before, and it's like, dude, what's wrong with you?
We're like gossip girls, man. We talk consistently and talk trash all day. So let's not even.
Well, yeah, which is why we have a nice calm rapport and we can josh about whatever we want. But in this case, you've gone kind of like a little bit nutty on me.
Give me an example.
Like this morning, you were like, what color should I color my hair when I start losing it?
See, now you're full of shit.
No, dude, that's
I didn't go, hey Sanchez, what color hair should I use?
Exactly today? What you asked me.
You're
this
such a liar.
You're
so crappy liar, dude. You're such a crappy liar.
Oh my gosh! But the whole corona thing's got you pretty much just tucked away in your room because technically you only went out to Publix today.
Yeah.
Hey, what you saw? You said you saw a crazy lady.
It's just you have the classic God people standing outside screaming at you.
Right.
Which, for the record, if you're gonna be yelling at people, at least use a megaphone. I mean, you can't do that without a megaphone. She's just doing it. She was just screaming.
Yeah, but
she's gonna be sick tomorrow.
That's like an ordinance of noise ordinance or something like that.
I guess, but she's gonna be sick tomorrow, and then she's gonna be the one thing she was yelling about. She has it. She's like, my throat's sore because I was yelling all day. Like, bitch, you got corona. You gonna die.
So what's the reports on Florida? Is it shut down yet or not?
We are shut down starting Thursday.
Wait, what's today's date? What's today's date? Because sometimes people hear this and be like, oh, this was when?
This is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, March
25th.
March 25th of 2020. And I personally think 2020 is completely shot.
This is probably going to be the worst year in history.
Yeah, and it'll probably trickle over into next year.
Oh, it is a worst time to be.
Because the newscasters are losing it over this insanity right now.
Yeah.
The numbers are going through the roof.
Yeah. Why is he calling me? Why is Myke calling me? Hold up. Hello? Where you at? Wait, what?
I'm stopping by the racetrack by your house. Do you want anything?
No.
Chips.
What are you going to racetrack for?
Asking for chips.
Just grab a drink or something?
Oh, okay. No, I'm good. No drink.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'll leave the door open.
All right, man.
All right, let it.
You make him sound like a house cat.
All right, $10 on how big of a cup he's gonna come back with.
I've seen the big gulps. Myke, I know you're gonna listen to this later, buddy. Stop drinking soda. It's so bad for you, man.
Yo,
so much sugar.
So
much sugar, dude. Just drink a Gatorade. This helps, man. I mean, it'll quench your thirst, bro, and give you a lot of sodium on top of that. So just jog for a little bit. It'll be cool. Oh, okay. Kermit left the room. Oh, because he's got to open the door. All right. I can carry the show, bro. I've been carrying you for like the last 3 years, so we're good.
You didn't have to make it obvious. No one could see it. I just ran.
Yeah, no, I have to make it obvious, bro. It's like one of those Thundercat cartoons where you have to explain the situation before it happens. Oh no, Mumra is about to kick my ass, and then he kicks his ass. It's great,
Mumra, dude. Who that Mumra has to be one of the best villains, right? Or is Cobra Commander better than Mumra?
Well, you sound like Cobra Commander.
I sound like Cobra Commander?
See, right there, you sound like Cobra Commander.
I don't sound like Cobra
No, seriously,
Commander.
You don't even have to do a voice. You literally sound like broken glass.
My sandpaper voice?
Yes, it's just like...
But you do a great Mumra for people that don't know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to do that. It's been such a long time since I've done it.
Give me the Mumra.
What's he say? Ancient powers of evil?
Ancient
something about
powers
sucking
of
something.
evil transform this decayed form.
That's so bad.
To Mumra.
Yeah, it's been
thunder and lightning and hail and kittens and dogs flipping through the air.
We were just talking about this. Like, how many voices do you actually do? Because we do we do voices, but we don't realize we do the voices.
Yeah. The one I mean, I could do one, and then you can do one.
All right, go ahead.
All right, for me, I can speak like a little bit about Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm here to tell you a story of the time. If you watch me on my Instagram, you can actually see that I'm putting on the mask. Listen to me now and understand me 3 weeks from next week.
That's pretty good, Arnold. Oh, precious.
I don't know what that is.
Voice. This is my sneaker voice in the column.
Yeah, I got that one. That's all I got.
I'll just do this voice because people keep telling me to do it.
Well, that's all I do.
That's all you do? I mean,
I do column. That's it.
It's
kind of
weird.
I don't do any other voice.
Your real voice. Yeah, you see? Yeah. That's when you drop your go-go juice in your girl.
I hate my voice, honestly. I really do. I honestly hate my voice.
Stop talking.
Some asshole. Like I was
I hate my voice, but decides to become a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, and podcaster.
And a podcaster.
Some guy was talking.
Oh my gosh.
He goes, "Where was I? I was in improv. There was a green room, and the guy's like, "Hey man, Kermit, everyone ever tell you have a great radio voice?" I was like, "For who?" I was like, "Who the hell said that? My voice is horrible."
Radio voice, jeez.
I hate my voice. I think my voice is. I'm shocked when people listen to it and they're like, "Oh, that's not bad." There's a DJ that's local here in Orlando. His name's I think Taco Bob. He's on 101.1.
Oh, okay.
I think he has the worst voice, and I feel like I'm that guy. Like I became what I hate.
Well, you're gonna have to give me that link or something later, because I gotta compare it. Because I agree.
Bob,
you have a very bad voice.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. All right.
Yeah.
But
Well, maybe one day you die and you go to heaven, and then you get an angel voice.
I'm gonna go to heaven.
I mean, sure. Why not?
What's an angel voice?
I mean, if God has a sense of humor, he'll make you sound like Michael Jackson. Hi guys. Oh shit. No. That's forever and ever and ever. Oh, poor guy. Can't get a break. Oh yeah, I do my Kermit Gonzalez voice.
Hi guys, what's up? I come from a long line of janitors and all this.
I don't remember your bit, but
did you just have a long line of janitors?
A long line of janitors. I think that's how you start your bit, right? And they become 4 races or some shit like that. I butchered it. I butchered your own stuff, and you don't even remember your own.
Yeah. Do I talk about me being a janitor?
Yeah. With these 4 races, I become a janitor, super janitor, or something like that.
Yeah, that's close enough. Same shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry if I put it out there. I mean,
you ruined my.
I know how you comedians don't like your stuff out there.
Oh my god, dude! I'm not gonna get booked for any of the upcoming shows.
You're not gonna get booked for the next 4 to 5 years because of quarantine.
Dude, when these comedy clubs open back up, the flood of comedians screaming and scratching and begging for stage time is going to be ridiculous.
Can you talk about the improv thing that happened to you?
Which part?
Where they said, don't talk to me, talk to Kermit?
Oh, no. I don't want to put that out there. I don't want to
Why not?
No. Because I'm not.
But nobody listens to this.
Oh, true.
That's what I hear every week from you guys.
Nah, nobody listens to this.
People assume that I book the improv shows, but I don't.
So Kermit books the improv shows in Orlando on International Drive. What's it, 9953, right?
I book open mics on Monday, and that's it.
Open mics on Monday. Yeah, but you're a pretty big beast there. I mean, you're like the godfather of that area.
No,
from
I'm
like
not the
9 p.m. to like
no.
midnight.
I'm just a glorified booker. That's all I am.
You're a hooker?
Not a hooker. I said booker.
Okay, so what's the deal? Are you a pretty? Because right now you're on this nice guy kick, but you're a pretty mean dude on Monday.
No. For the new year, I said for 2020, I'm gonna work on being nice.
Yeah, no. Hang on a second. We're already in mid to late March right now. We're in late March.
Yeah, and I've been doing a pretty good job. I haven't said anything mean.
Shut up.
I haven't done anything mean.
You've been an angry little guy since January.
No, I've been very, very supportive of people, even though it's a really, really bad idea or horrible project or horrible skit.
Well, that's not the vibes you've been giving off.
I give them a double tap thumbs up, and so I that's my new thing. I'm trying to be positive. Hey, go fuck yourself, all right? Don't give me that.
I got enough time to do that now. So where's Myke?
Myke, man.
Trying to get this podcast going. We're going to start this from the beginning, right?
He's underneath the soda machine. Just, I'll be right there. He's waterboarding himself with soda.
Oh, once again, Myke, I had nothing to do with that bit. That's all Kermit Gonzalez. Don't roast me.
This doesn't count because it didn't go in the. He's like, this doesn't count because it didn't go in the cup. Then he takes it to go. Well,
I'll probably have to jet around 5:30, and so by the time he arrives, we'll probably do a little tag team, and he'll have to take over. I know everybody's going to be depressed that I've taken over the show.
You taken over the show?
I've taken over the show.
All right. Well, no, I think this.
Thank you for making me feel welcome.
I think, honestly, this is the first time in all 95 episodes you actually came on the show. Like, you always been in the dark.
I showed photos of my face, but not.
Right, or you would do something like you'll add a fart sound of you farting into the mic.
Yeah, or correcting all of your BS when you speak about me and everything else. Because there was that one episode where you brought up the fact that I said, quote unquote, that you shouldn't do open mics anymore, that's for people beneath you, and that you just should be doing the road.
You said that.
And no, I did not say that. No, I said you got to do more road, and you took it as Sanchez said I don't need to do any more open mics. I'm the best.
I don't remember that, but I'd never.
Okay, Eddie Murphy's Delirious.
Yeah, okay, I said
Jeez,
all that.
Bro.
Just fake news, fake.
Hey, man, call it whatever you want. You heard what you heard, and you were so amped up to tell Myke that night. Like, this is what Sanchez says. Is he right? Should I go on the road by myself and just do comedy and just say,
oh, you're so full of crap, dude. I never said that.
I'll be my own opener and my own headliner?
Yeah, you know what? You're lying. You're lying crap. I never say that.
Yeah, on air.
No, I never say that out loud. I would never say that. I would never put that in the universe.
Oh, you said it.
No, I would never say I'm ready for the road and I'm a one-man show. No. I am nowhere near.
Yeah, but you literally thought I said that to you.
No, you said that I shouldn't be doing open mics and that I should be doing the road more and not be doing these open mics. And I said, no, I like doing open mics more.
No, you still have to do open mics. It's like sparring in a gym. You can't.
Right.
You can't do that. You can't just stop doing open mics. I mean, for goodness sake, you run an open mic.
That's what I'm telling you.
How weird would it be for you? You're like, nah, I don't do open mics. That's for suckers.
Now put your name on the list.
Yeah, put your name on the list. So you guys still rocking open mics together?
Dude, we are shut down till further notice. I think.
Nah, that's quarantine time, dude. I keep forgetting. I'm like, yeah, you guys aren't gonna do comedy anymore. It's over.
I don't know what. Most of these guys are like most of the people that I know they're full-time comedians. I think their side hustle is like, if they're lucky, they got into the Uber Eats, but that's it. Because Uber Eats is making bank now. If you're Uber Eats, yeah. But I mean,
Myke can't do Uber Eats because he'll eat the supplies. Oh, Myke, don't hurt me, please.
I think you actually have to have a certain model of a car to even do Uber Eats.
Yeah, he has one of his little go-karts that he drives.
No, you got like I think your car is like if your car is like under year 2003 or whatever, you can't do it.
Shut up.
Yes, just like Uber.
Yeah, but he drives a Porsche.
If you call that is that short for PT Cruiser?
Wait, he still has a PT Cruiser?
Of course he has a PT Cruiser.
I thought he got rid of that. Didn't it break down on the 408?
Man, Myke puts that thing back together with fire wallet and stitches. His
fire wallet.
That thing runs on coal, bro.
Oh man, hey, bro, he's always got to do to survive. That's commendable.
Yeah,
that's him. Did he arrive?
Did the door just open? Yeah, he's walking.
Yeah, dude, man, bro, I got hearing like a freaking frog.
He's a horrible ninja, man. He just came in.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, look, he's coming in an hour and what time is it?
An hour and a half late, Myke. What the hell's going on with you?
Yeah, man, he can't hear you because
he can't hear me.
No.
Damn.
And, well, we started the podcast without you.
Man.
Yeah. I don't know, 3:30. No, we have not been on since 3:30.
Oh my God! Look at that big gulp.
Oh, look at that! Look at that
32 ounce, right? Is that a 32 ounce or a 64?
Is that 32 or 64?
It's the biggest one they have.
64. That's 64 ounce, baby. That's 1 liter.
I went under.
He got 1 liter of soda.
I went under.
Here's how.
There he is.
Testing
Here's
1,
how
2.
they get
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Myke?
Can you hear? I can hear you.
All right.
I can hear you. How come he's got nicer stuff than us?
That's nice. Look how unorganized that
wall
is.
Screw you, dude.
What's that? Is that like he's got that big dick microphone right there?
That's the rest his balls on his chin.
That big dick, son. Because I give off big dick energy, son.
Hey, can you turn my headset up a little
Yeah,
bit?
I got you.
Turn it up, man. Don't be.
No, it sucks because now I can hear you better.
There you go.
Hey, look, raise your hand if you're a man capable of growing a full beard.
Oh, I see what's happening.
Hey.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. I like this guy already.
I don't like this. I don't like. You know what? Hey, where are we at? Oh, damn! Only 26 minutes.
No, man, it's tough to grow facial hair on,
that what we're doing?
on your cheeks.
Yeah.
It's hard. And then God put an extra cheek on the back of your head. So there's.
Yo, I got my own personal comedy show right here. This is great. This is fantastic. I want you.
Bada bing zing zing.
I
He was
want
talking shit about you before you
I
came
believe
here.
No,
it.
bullshit. Bullshit.
He was talking about your weight.
Oh my
I'm
God,
fat.
you son of a bitch. He's
I get it. It's true.
No,
and it's
no,
okay because
no.
Here's the difference. Do you know how much Sanchez brings to my world?
What's that?
Like, he contributes the art. He does those cool graphics for us and stuff. Like, he can throw a cheap shot every now and then. You contribute nothing to my life.
For 20 minutes, he talks shit about you.
Well,
No, I believe it.
What?
I know. But, you know, that's the thing. There's some people in the world you got to take it from because you're like, what they give is more than what the shit they give you. Like, the good outweighs the negative, you know? So he's unfortunately so talented that he's one of those few people that I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll take it from him because he's so good at what he does.
What a bunch of horse
Yeah,
shit.
there you
I know
go.
it sucks, man. It sucks. I mean, think of how much shit you take from your fiance just because at the end of the day you're like, well, she's the only one that fucks me. That's where we're at,
That's
dude.
how you do it.
I'm starting to regret bringing him here today.
Bringing who? Him?
Hey, did you wash your hands? You came in
Yeah,
here.
go wash your hands, bro. I can smell that
Yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Smells like Kermit's bald
Damn it.
spot.
Fuck.
I didn't know this was all sterilized.
he's
I used
con-
Purell.
Oh, damn it. No.
That doesn't count.
He didn't wash his hands.
Purell's a propaganda made by the government.
Oh, damn it.
It doesn't work. It's too much alcohol.
Who said that?
I don't know. I made it up.
Oh, I was going to say, you're full of shit, too.
So yeah, man. So I can talk shit about Myke. He's got a small dick.
See, you jerk. He didn't hear any of that. He didn't hear any of that trash talk. And you,
Dude, you're such a liar, Kermit.
you're such a jerk. God. You throwing me under the bus.
He throws me under
It's
the
almost like
bus.
this isn't being recorded. I can't go back on this.
Man. Yeah, and Myke never listens to the episodes, right?
What are you doing, Mike?
You want? I'm just gonna.
He's putting on a mask.
Are you
He's putting
kidding?
on a mask. And he brought
Oh,
gloves.
he brought the
You can't
gloves.
see this. He's putting on.
Oh man, that's a man right there.
Holy shit.
That's a man.
All right,
taking
all right.
control.
Now we're doing this.
Yeah.
You can't see. Yeah, the camera's right over here. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the
The
cool.
camera's also here.
Hey, cool. Hey, cool. Hey, Myke.
Yeah.
The cool part about you wearing those gloves is that you're fully insulated. Now Kermit can shock your finger.
Oh yeah. Can I shock you now?
I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that's how science works.
Look at this.
All right.
Oh my
we're
goodness.
ready.
You can't drink.
There you go. God, we need a
Look at
photo of
this.
that. That's gonna work perfectly.
Look at this.
Yeah, see, he's not even taking the cue. This is what I work with. Like, I'm here with a microphone and this on, and you just said we should take a photo. This is gonna work. And does he make a move for the camera?
No, he doesn't.
No.
He
I
doesn't.
can't take a photo right now with everything being
What do you
used.
mean? You got your phone right in front of you.
Oh my lord! You think you stupid?
I gotta
photo
deal with
here.
this every single day.
What do you got? Shut up!
Oh my
Shut-
gosh.
You guys are so full of crap. You know that? Yeah, I took a photo of him being quarantined, and whatever, man. So what's up, Myke? How is this quarantine treating you? Are you done? You done doing
Am I-
glamour
am
shots?
I done
Yeah.
posing?
I took
I'm
enough
done
photos.
posing? Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. Let me get this stuff off.
Come on, we only got an hour and a half left.
We got 30 minutes left.
We got wow.
I'm
going to come late all the time. It's so much easier to do a podcast.
But why are you guys only doing an hour podcast? What's that all about?
I didn't think we were going to start it right now. I didn't think we were going to. I thought we were going to do it later.
Nah, man, we got to knock it out, man. Knock it out.
I thought we were going to do the project. Did you already talk about that?
We didn't talk about your project. Explain to this project idea that you're planning to do.
No, I'm not. Because the idea was to do the project and then have it for this episode, so I don't want to build it up.
Oh, I see what's happening. Okay.
But Sanchez's mom comes home and then he has to get off, so we
okay. So you know what we'll do? We'll record this and then we'll do the project, and then we have time. We'll do a quick one because we might not get together.
That's right.
I agree. Good idea.
Yeah.
See, that's why Myke is the mastermind.
I'm glad we're discussing all this on a podcast recording now. That's great.
So is that camera picking up just you, or is that camera picking up me?
It's picking up both of us.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's supposed to.
All right, cool.
All right.
I didn't know because I thought I was a partner in this podcast, and I come in and you go, we already started.
You're hurt.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
I'm not cheating on you. I just brought him in.
No, I'm excited. Steve's here. Like I'm so happy he's here. I'm just saying you made me feel all guilty walking in, and then you make me feel stupid going, well, is that camera only on you? So that's actually making you look dumb because you've had it on an empty seat for 30 minutes.
No, it's filmed both of us.
Sure it is. Sure it is, Kerm.
See, Sanchez, now you got me fighting.
Remember when you cared?
With my podcast husband.
Listen, both of you, listen. I can superimpose a 1 liter bottle of soda where he sits. He'll be fine. He'll be good. Don't worry about it.
Make sure it's a Mexican coated, you son of a bitch.
Remember, I control the artwork for this.
It's funny. I told Sanchez the other night this meme popped up and it was like this little bear, like this puppet bear.
Okay.
And the meme was basically, is anyone else concerned that what the world considers quarantine is your normal life? And I immediately thought, that's Steve Sanchez right there. Yep. Everybody's like, look, you can't leave the house. Don't be on the streets after 11 or before 5 a.m. Stay away from people. And I'm just like, yeah, that's
called a Tuesday for Sanchez.
So let me ask you, now that they impose it, is it a tough feeling? Because you're like, look, I didn't mind doing it when it was my choice, but I hate when people tell me what to do. Do you have this feeling of getting out and doing stuff now?
No.
Nothing changed.
Not at all. Nothing really changes, man. I actually kind of like it now.
You're like, that's right.
Yeah.
Everybody live in my world now.
It was like a superpower that I wanted. I was mentally trying to, not for this to be this evil, but like, everybody should just stay in, period. I don't know why people keep going out. I hate that.
Yeah.
Especially on the weekends where everybody's doing grocery shopping. I'm like, I get it. You work during the week, but come on.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe that it took this long for people, like, everybody in my neighborhood, and I guess most of Orlando was already like, hey, don't go out unless it was necessary. And then you saw all the spring breakers on all the beaches.
Is that what happened? Like the spring breakers pushed us to the level of like everyone freaking out?
It wasn't the spring breakers freaking out. It was like, dude, we were already told to everybody, hey, this is serious. Take it seriously. Self-quarantine. And then you see just thousands of kids down on the beaches. And yeah, guess what? Some of them have already tested now for coronavirus. And one guy who was famously on the news, like I guess he did an interview, he's like, if I get coronavirus, I get coronavirus. It is what it is. Blah, blah, blah. I'm young. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I guess he got coronavirus.
The one with the really red face?
I guess. I didn't see the thing, but he like came back and now he's apologizing. He was like, I was young. I was stupid. I'm like, it was last week.
I was young. I was stupid.
But yeah, that was the thing. It's a lot of people are like, well, it only affects older people. I'm like, no, it affects older people, but it also affects people who already have weakened immune systems, like people with diabetes or what's it called
hair loss,
stuff like that.
Kermit.
Hair loss, shortness,
You son of a bitch.
breath, no,
shortness.
just shortness,
comma of breath,
comma, yeah. And then they
shut up. You don't even have a gallbladder. You can't talk. You're
okay,
dude. I want to get
You're
mine.
half a man.
I want to get mine out. They don't serve any purpose. They're
What do you
kind of
mean?
like they're like you on this podcast.
No. The gallbladder serves the purpose. It does.
It does.
A bile.
It does
right?
the bile,
It
but it also
separates-
breaks it down. Now,
Yeah,
as a person
he swallows it and it just sits in his stomach.
As a person who's had a gallbladder, I can attest to this, saying that yes, it does help with breaking down food faster and having nice poops.
Oh wow.
Yep. But
Sanchez
without a
hasn't had a solid
gallbladder,
in years.
without a gallbladder. No, mine was taken out in 2011. And my appendix as well. Without a gallbladder,
Half a man.
Okay, you're half a man.
I'm more of a man than you. I got all my organs.
No, you're literally half his size, so you're half a man.
No, he's triple my size. Have you seen him? Look at that Big Mac.
What? Dude, you're 4'3".
Hey,
4'5".
Hey, look, man. I don't know if anyone's told you. It's now insensitive to make fun of people like us who are weightfully challenged.
Exactly.
Fuck you, fat fucks.
No. Listen up. Listen up, midget. It is insensitive.
Listen,
for you to
just
make
because
fun of
I
us.
can bend down and touch my toes doesn't make me.
Listen here, dwarf. Listen here, guy who fits in my pocket. It is insensitive to make fun of larger people because we can't help it.
Look, I don't want to be around you guys.
Look, do you think I want to drink this?
Your gravitational pull keeps pulling me away from things. I do not like it.
I'm sorry. Can you use the megaphone so us tall people can hear you from down there?
Oh, shit. Guy who fits in my pocket was my favorite.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Listen here, Munchkin.
You
I don't care if you are.
bat.
I don't care if you are the mayor of the guild. Just fucking settle down and listen. You need to think about our feelings.
Get him!
You eat your feelings. What are you talking about?
Look, once again, man. Why don't you just call me the N-word? Jesus,
Oh.
back up, dude.
Damn.
What's the N-word?
That's what I'm saying. What you're doing to me right now is the equivalent of using that word, and it's not appreciated.
that's so funny.
You little smurf of a person.
Is that what you just...
Yeah, because short people aren't protected like us heavyset people are.
What's the N-word for you? No cheese? Is that what it is?
I like cheese. Yeah. You know what? My kids haven't really taken this all too seriously, and then I just offhandedly was on the phone with Kevin White the other day, and we got MegaCon that was supposed to happen next month.
Yeah, that's gone.
And did they make the official announcement?
They said they're going to bring it back in June. I doubt that. So.
Okay, yeah.
Not happening.
So I mentioned I was on the phone and my kids were in the background, and I'm like, yeah, it sucks that we're probably going to lose MegaCon. And I think that was the first time of this whole pandemic that my children were like, this is a real thing.
That was a glass shattering?
Dude, that's like, we've talked about it before. That's a holiday for them. That is.
So Disney shutting down wasn't like a shocker to them?
No, they don't give a shit about the mouse. I mean, they like going every now and then, stuff like that. But MegaCon is like their Passover, Hanukkah.
Yeah.
It's a high holiday in our family. So.
Well, yeah, that's out of the question until June.
I think you're right. I don't think it will come back in June because, number one, everybody's schedule has been so screwed up by this that I don't think they had a great lineup this year. I don't think everybody's going to sign back on for June. Plus, they're not going to pick up and cancel stuff they already have booked and organized elsewhere. You know,
I think they just said June because they just wanted to book a date because you know it is the convention center, so they book in advance. But I wouldn't be surprised to go. Unfortunately,
okay, hang on a second. Did they release the National Guard yet?
No, but the only people I know from the National Guard, one of them is Ben Brainerd, and if that's who's being sent out to protect us,
we're screwed.
We're fucked.
Okay, we're dead.
Yeah. He's gonna be doing his.
Hey, babe.
Oh, I thought. Oh, it's the fiance.
Yeah, she was sleeping.
I thought she was.
You woke her up.
Did we wake her up?
You woke her up with your yelling and cursing my name and
but you guys
making fun of me.
You guys were already yelling when I came in. Are you working tonight? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up.
Get out of my house!
Yeah. Yeah. So while you've been sitting here doing nothing, she's been out there saving lives, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
My God.
I mean, we're all pieces of shit on the level
putting
where she's
babies in cribs. Come on, saving lives.
She left. She would have said you ain't shit.
That's her go-to line.
She wasn't sleeping. Don't feel bad.
Okay. All right.
I said she's been up.
Fine.
Relax.
Yeah, I thought she was working.
He felt bad. He was like, "Oh no, I fucked up."
More fearful because she can kill me. She can kill me and cover it up.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. You ever think about that? As much snapped and as much medical knowledge she has, like she could literally kill you and they could never trace how it was done. You ever think about that?
No, I don't think she's that level of like
Wait a minute. What would Kermit's outline trace be?
You motherfucker.
They'd be like, well, we've already moved the body. Just grab that G.I. Joe and draw a line around it.
Set him up, he knocks him down.
Yeah. Now erase half of that.
That hurts, man.
Does it?
No, not really.
That's genius.
So how have you been doing during the whole thing?
I'm stressed.
Yeah. Oh, because, let's recap. Last week when we were here, we both still had jobs.
Yep.
And then this week,
no job.
No job. All right.
No. Yeah, you don't have a job now.
I've lost 3 of my 4 jobs.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm down to 1.
I lost all of my jobs. And then Sanchez never had a job, so I mean he's fine.
I create my own job, so I'm good.
You know, drawing Batman is not a job.
If you can do it as well as he does, it is.
Good luck, guys. My sales are 100%.
No,
you can't have 100% sales if you're not doing any sales.
Hey, actually, Sanchez, I was going to hit you up. I figure I'll give you guys both the chance to laugh at me publicly. I was going to hit up. I've during college, one of the projects I'd taken for an English class was we had to start writing like creative stuff.
Okay.
And I started writing children's poems. Like I liked Shel Silverstein when I was a kid. Did you guys get into that stuff?
Oh
at
yeah,
all?
big time.
Yeah,
like
I used to love it. Yeah.
Really?
I still do.
So,
I mean, I had both her books.
Isn't that a guy?
Oh, you still read it, or you?
No, I read it every
night.
night. I wear my jammies and my little hat with a little ball at the end.
You laugh, but that's what my kids, now that I'm home more, they're like, Dad, can you read poems? Because they have all the Shel Silverstein books. And, like, I read the poems, and, like, their mom reads them every night, but she's kind of shitty at it. Like, because she reads, like, you know, she reads real stuff. Like
she's just, like, straight up, like
she reads Harry Potter to them.
No voices.
She reads Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
She does. She reads like real stuff to them, and when I read the books, yeah, I do the stupid voices. I change every other word to farts, you know, type of stuff. Yeah. But I have this collection of children's poems I've written. I wrote it.
You said it eloquently. Yes.
Yes. And I've just never had anyone who can do the artwork to go with them. So I was.
You're trying to get into a children's book?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Dude,
we're talking about Sanchez. You did a children's book.
That's like saying, "Hey, I'm opening up a clothing line, and it's gonna be the best thing ever."
Hey man, you're being real negative right now. I like the idea.
No, the reason why I say this is because you have a very low chance of it, and it doesn't even matter which artist you get on it. Seriously, it's just the statistics are there. It's a fact. It's one of those things where it's a hit or a miss.
Yeah,
you know, and then now in quarantine time,
yeah,
that's gonna be a tough sell, bro.
But what I got going for me is this is gonna be the greatest children's book of all time. You forget this is a Myke Hurley original,
dude. If I had a nickel for every
Kermit
time
Gonzalez,
somebody's trying to sell me on this,
the ultimate team up: Steven Sanchez and Myke Hurley together on a children's book.
We'll fail at a whole new level, a level of failure those have never seen before.
Well, Sanchez used to do children's books. What was the one with the tractor?
Really?
The dirty tractor or something like that?
The dirty tractor. That sounds more like a sex novel for farmers.
No, Kermit, that was a sex one.
What was it? The dirty bulldozer? What was that?
Wow,
what are you
the dirty
right
bulldozer. Stop giving me extra credit.
What are you drawing right now? Can
the
we
dirty
see?
dumpster?
No. This is. Can you guys see this?
No, it's just a white page. Oh, there it is. Oh wow.
Who are you drawing there?
Oh wow.
He's got tits.
Is that one of your characters?
No, this is Black Widow. This is how I make money in these tough times. Huh? Yeah.
People you don't do commission though. You just draw.
No,
what
I don't
you
do
like
commissions.
I
draw.
Right?
No. If I did commissions, forget it. That money definitely will be driving it in.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just how it is, guys. I'm not tooting my own horn.
Is it one of those things you don't like being told what to draw?
No,
Exactly.
it's just it bores me.
Really?
Yeah, it bores the crap out of me.
Well,
like right now, I'm bored.
Well, you're talking to us. We figured.
No,
There was a time when Sanchez opened up. There's a time when Sanchez opened up his commissions, and the first thing he got was this guy that wanted him to draw women pregnant. And he was like, "This is why I never opened it up."
Yeah, you got the classic weirdos.
So he just got a bunch of the X-Men females hanging around a
Pregnant.
dumpster beside. All using their powers to put their babies in a dumpster.
Oh my goodness!
Like Storm just has a drop from a cloud. Jean Grey's making it.
Well, the beauty is I get to podcast and work at the same time. I'm sorry if I'm being insensitive to you guys right now.
Did I walk
Not at
into
all.
a Drawing Laughs podcast?
It started off as a Drawing Laughs podcast.
As Drawing Laughs, and then he started making fun of you.
It up.
No, but we started as Obligatory Podcast 95 episode.
Oh,
Yeah, we're good.
okay.
We're good, bro.
Whatever.
We got 5 more. We can do this.
You guys can do it.
Retirement.
You don't need me. You never did.
That's not true. The only reason people click on our stuff is they see the art. And
they see the art.
They think the content's going to match the art, and it doesn't.
Damn it. Maybe next month.
It's like getting a comic book. The cover is always amazing, and then you open it up like, what the hell? Like, who's this? It's just like some stick figures.
It still creeps me out who listens to this podcast. Like, anytime I swing by other bar, never fails. At least one person I don't know walks up and goes, hey, man. I told you that. You and Kermit all the time.
Yeah.
That last episode you did about blah, blah, blah. And it's never like some really hot chick with a ton of hot friends who's like, you guys are like my favorite podcast. It's always that guy who you're pretty sure just murdered someone somewhere.
I appreciate you, creepy guy. I appreciate it.
We do appreciate you guys. You guys are the bloodline to this lust fest right here.
Sanity.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Whatever gets you through the night. Yeah. So... yeah, other than that, spending a lot of time with the kids, and it's nice, cleaned out the pool. I mean, I keep it clean all year, but now that the weather's a little nicer, I actually got the chemicals right, so they spent the last 3 days in the pool, cleaned out the garage a bit, and really rethought all my life choices.
Speaking of life choices,
yeah,
has your eyesight been blowing out like usual?
It hasn't gotten any better, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, because I've been getting those weird headaches since I was 18.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like gives you like a tunnel vision and you're blinded and you're freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
yeah, I haven't got another one of those. That was called a... I forgot the name of
Ocular?
it. Yeah, the ocular
migraine?
Seizure. Ocular migraine. Yes.
Go.
So I only had that happen once, and dude, that was one of those. It was scary for a second, and then me being me just goes, yeah, this is what I deserve.
No.
Like I thought I was gonna go blind.
It wasn't you. It's your diet. Seriously.
Is it?
It's diet based. As soon as you
as he takes a swig.
That what you're doing right now, not a good idea. But finish it off. It is dietary based. Now here's the situation. It's normally because you're either stressed, and most likely it will be still stress, and lack of water.
That is, I don't drink much water.
Exactly. So drink at least 3 bottles of water daily. You should be fine. Now, hear me out.
You've had your mouth on that.
Hear me out when I say this, because next time it does happen, and I guarantee it will happen.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You want to have at least 2 Advils on hand and take them immediately.
Yeah,
and then just go rest. It should take about half an hour, and you're gonna see a weird light pass while your eyes are just closed, and then you should be right as rain. Because when you don't take it, what happens is you tend to get that migraine right after, and that's when that migraine hits hard.
And you've been having, how many have you had?
Oh my god, dude! Like every year, I used to get like about 3 to 4 since I was 18.
Jesus.
And was that something based on your diet? Or
it was based off of diet.
Stuff?
It was based off of, as you can see, I'm an illustrator, so I stress a lot.
Yeah.
We used to move around a lot. My parents, you know, they did their thing. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of arguments and stuff. So all these things add to the stress. So you eat, you have a bad diet, and all this stuff. So I mean, not to bring down the show, but just for anybody out there that has this, take 2 Advils or Tylenols. I mean, for some people, Advils don't really work, but grab the 2 Tylenols, pop them in, extra strength, you're good to go. You know?
No, I think also getting rid of some of the stress in my life, but I can't really kick the kids and their mom out of the house.
Damn.
Yeah, that is a dilemma.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, but you have the option to kick Kermit out.
You can't kick me
out
of my own house.
The only reason I come here every Tuesday for the past 2 years is to get out of my house.
Oh, so it's like therapy then.
It's kind of like therapy, but it's also just a huge fucking excuse not to be around them.
See, that's why we probably will go past 100 now.
Yeah, we'll definitely go back. I mean, nope. Cutting at 100.
All right, cut it at 100.
Wait, you guys are literally going to stop at 100?
Take a break.
Figure out life.
We'll figure out life. And
you know, as far as we know, the whole world could end before. We were just joking about hitting 100, and now we're actually going, maybe we won't make it to 100.
I mean, we were planning on going on tour, but, you know.
Yeah.
That didn't work out.
Nope. Hey, yeah, that's the nice thing. Now that you don't have the school, you can go on tour. Oh, wait.
Yeah, this definitely sucks. I mean, it has taken a toll on me for sure, because all my jobs are entertainment, DJing, comedy, karate, personal training, all that crap.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. We'll see what happens.
But you're playing the stocks?
I am.
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing pretty good.
Jesus Christ. Stop it with the stocks. He had a dummy app.
He's just mad because he doesn't do it.
He had a dummy app, and he was playing some bullshit little game
I actually saw him make like $700 last week.
Yeah,
in like one trade.
It's fake.
It's not.
I showed him how to do that. He's the one. He's conning you, dude.
You didn't show me how to do stocks. Look, boom, from 750.
Yeah, go ahead. Show. That's the
boom.
demo app.
Is that the demo?
That's the damn demo app, dude. You're fooling everybody. Stop it.
Dude, I'm not fooling everybody. Oh, it actually went up. Nice.
What's Carnival up to a share right now?
Carnival is up to. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Overview. $15.59.
Okay, so it went up $3.39.
Mm-hmm.
And you bought 1 million shares of that, right?
I bought $800 worth of shares.
Wow.
Yeah.
In this dummy app, yes, I got it. Okay.
It's not a dummy app, man.
That's real money, man. It's real money.
Definitely came out of my account. Real money.
Yeah.
It's like when you call those 800 numbers. Those are real women wanting to have real relationships with me.
Dude, I've seen those women. Woof.
Hey, my mom works at that.
Like I said, woof.
Hey, she's just lucky to have a job that still exists in this current situation.
No kidding.
So, Kermit and I were talking about the whole Uber Eats situation. You think you could do Uber Eats if it gets that dire?
I don't know. What's the rule against eating your customers' food?
Oh, I said the exact same thing. Oh, Kermit can attest to that.
I know.
one.
You know how I figured that out? I just came up with the hackiest thing I could think of and said it.
No.
I swear I had fries.
No.
You sure?
It wasn't hacky.
It was original when you said
it. Original material.
Hey, what's up with the lack of toilet paper, huh? Oh, man. Someone said the other day, they're like, I hope lockdown lasts at least another year just so we don't have to hear shitty open micers do coronavirus jokes.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm like, yeah, I'm for
the
that.
The flood of corona. If anyone coughs at a show, oh, you got corona. Anyone sneezes, oh, you got corona.
You got that corona.
The ongoing joke's going to be, hey, guys, you guys remember when we used to be able to go outside? That's going to be the ongoing jokes. Watch. Remember we used to shake hands? And I was like, here we go.
What do you mean, here we go? You just did them all.
No, and the other one would be, what's the other one? Can't have corona without a lime.
I hope I get Lyme disease.
Yeah, I hope I get Lyme disease. Can't have, get it done.
Because what's corona without a lime? Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Oh man, it's a different. I've seen a couple of comedians trying to do like what is it, go live, viral, or just live comedy.
The live comedy.
And the ones doing it are the ones that I walk out during their set at open mic anyway. So why am I gonna watch you now?
Freaking yesterday, Jay Moore went on the Laugh Factory stage.
Yeah.
No one in the audience does his set. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Well, they have a video out there of Jimmy Fallon doing his monologue one night with no audience.
Did you see the WWF Stone Cold yelling at the crowd with no audience?
No.
So you guys here to see something? Give me a hell yeah.
Dead silent.
I was like, did you just tell the crowd to give me a hell yeah? There's no one there. What are you doing?
And then Rob Thomas, the lead singer from Matchbox 20, was on some news show because they're like, hey, we know you're all quarantined, and Rob had to cancel a bunch of his concerts like everybody else, but we're going to have him. He's from his home studio right now, and he's going to play a song just for us. So he starts playing, via satellite, but it's just for like one camera guy and the girl at the news desk. And there's nothing more awkward because the camera guy keeps pointing back to the anchor woman to see her reaction. But it's kind of like every comedy show where there's only one person in the audience.
Yeah.
So like the audience member is just like, can you stop talking to me and just do your joke?
Yeah, stop. Just do your thing.
And like the cameraman held up his iPhone and he had the Open Zippo lighter app on his phone.
How embarrassing.
Which I'm sure Rob Thomas was like, you fucking puppet.
Yeah, he probably got upset with that one.
Yeah. But it sounded good.
Who else did that, man? A lot of people are doing shows with no I just listened to Howard Stern this morning, and he's doing the show from his house, and it sounds horrible.
Yeah. I don't get the big deal with all these celebrities doing shows with no audience. I mean, we've been doing this show with no audience for 2 years. You don't hear us fucking bragging about it. It's just what we do, man.
I love the celebrities that go, you guys got to stay indoors because this quarantine is serious. You guys can do it. Just stay indoors, as they say that in their mansion. You live in a 1-bedroom apartment.
How you going to hate the guy for having a mansion, man? That's his house. That's one of his houses.
Yeah, one of his houses.
I can't even get mad at the guy. I'm like, good for you. You did better than me.
It's all fun and games till we start rioting.
I'm not going to lie. I felt a little bougie the other day when I got the pool all cleaned up. The boys spent like 4 hours in it the other day, like 3 hours in it yesterday. When I was leaving today, they were hopping in there. And I'm just kind of happy because they get pent up. You only can watch so many movies and so much Netflix and play so many board games and stuff. I guess that's what other parents do. But like, before they want to go do something, and they've just been having a blast, and they hop in the pool and they're worn out and they go right to sleep. It's great. It's working so much better than the drugs.
Is that your babysitting skills? Just jump in the pool. They swim till you can't, until you almost drown.
They love the pool. They love the pool. The most fun we have at the pool nowadays is when a wasp flies by because all hell breaks loose. Like they dive underwater. I got those super soakers. We're trying to shoot down this wasp.
You still messing with the damn? You haven't killed those wasp nests in your damn house yet?
Well.
What are you collecting them? You're worse than Sanchez. Sanchez does that crap.
They leave. They leave every year, and wasps usually don't come back to the same place they nest. But you still get wasps from like a nest or something over in the other yard because they come looking for water, and that's where they get it.
All right,
dude. I got no time to explain sex and nature to you today.
Is that sex and nature?
Yeah,
what the hell?
The birds and the wasps.
The birds and the wasps.
Yeah. Hey, if your dad didn't take the time, I'm not going to do it.
No, his dad had different priorities.
Yeah.
No. So those Vietnam wasps,
those Korean wasps are the worst.
But so here's what's going on with my car. It turned out to be because last time we talked,
your car was jacked,
dude. Leaving here,
yeah.
After the show, we threw in the coolant and everything else. Got like 2 miles, started overheating. So I hopped on the turnpike because I've driven shitty cars most of my life.
That's always safe to drive when your car's about to explode.
Well, here's the thing. It's better to drive at high speeds with the heater on and you got the air forcing through the radiator and the engine to cool it down than taking the back road, stop, go at 35, 40. So I got home and I went outside. I went into the garage, grabbed a piece of cardboard, throw it under the car, see where the leak's coming from. And I didn't need the cardboard because when I came back outside, it was like a waterfall of coolant under my car. And so I got up under it, and sure enough, I could see where the seam around the actual radiator had broken.
Oh, that's not bad. So nothing cracked. It was just a seal.
No, the seam, like where it's welded, like basically the radiator popped at the seams.
Oh,
so I took it in. I got a mechanic I like on one side of town who always does me right. And then I got a mechanic right by my house that always charges a bit more. But I'm like, well, if I got to pay for the tow over to the other mechanic, it's probably going to work out to what this guy's going to fuck me for over here. So what's the point? And I brought it in. And I've done radiators on cars before. But when they came back with the price on what they wanted to charge for it, I was like, that's more than the car is worth. And then I was in that point where, I've been waiting to buy a new car. I'm like, as soon as this thing doesn't drive anymore, I'm good.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get into car payments and down payments and all that other stuff. And the price was right on that. Fuck, if I paid that, I got a car running, paid off today. If I say, fuck it, now I got to get rid of this car and go put payments. And I'm glad that I just went ahead and spent the money because 2 days later, I found out one of my jobs was shutting down. And imagine if I just put down payment and signed up to monthly payments, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, there goes 50% of your income.
So first off, it might be a good time to buy a car because price might go down. But
not enough to make it like, oh, I don't know when my other jobs are starting up again.
So you don't have a
hang on, Sanchez's mom just walked in. Say, Mom, make us some pizza rolls. I'm doing a podcast.
Shit.
Ooh, you in trouble. Look at his face. He can't
gotta go,
shit.
guys.
How many times does she have to tell you to take out the trash?
No, I'll be back. Keep going.
That was great.
So what's up with that, bro? How long are you gonna be out with that?
Oh, what? We're just gonna talk details that I'm sworn to secrecy on?
Oh, my bad. I didn't know.
We're just gonna now we got bleep that whole section.
Do you?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say it's not. Everyone knows you work there.
All right. So here's the situation I'm going through right now with mine, with Afro TV
and Real Laughs, right?
Real Laughs. I don't think anyone's even going into the 104.1 station to record. I actually turned on the radio today, and they were playing reruns.
Yeah, the best of.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically what's going on with my TV job right now is even though we film in Orlando, we broadcast out of our station in New York.
Right.
So once New York went on full lockdown, no sense filming content if you got nowhere to broadcast it at.
What are you talking about? It'd be broadcasting people's homes.
New York, the city,
yeah,
is locked down.
That means people are stuck in their house.
Yeah.
Watching TV.
That means nobody can go to their studios to broadcast things.
Oh.
Which is why a lot of the news stations
got you. My bad. Okay, so you record from Orlando. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, we record from Orlando. We send it up to New York.
Okay, I didn't know all those steps.
There. So we don't have the ability here, the technology and capacity to actually broadcast. We just record here, shoot it up to them electronically, and then they have the broadcast capability. So since they're not allowed to go to work to broadcast anything, there's no point in us filming content down here.
Gotcha. So everyone's at a stalemate.
So that's on hold right now. And then comedy, obviously. Nobody's booking any acts right now. And then I always consider merchandise like one of my sources of revenue. Because I get paid for comedy, then I got pretty good merch that makes me money. But the merch, pretty much the majority of the sales from that comes from live shows. So if I'm not doing a live show and have the ability to sell merch, I'm not making money. Now, I still get some kind of mail, like from my website. I usually get a good amount a month of like, hey, I want one of these. But seeing that everybody's starting to get more concerned about buying necessities over, which I tend to think fire is a necessity.
Your new angle should be talking about how you can burn the virus.
Yeah, it's a survival thing.
Yeah, it's a survival thing.
Survival wallet.
I read a couple things that like the virus. Number one, it can't be like everyone's freaking out about like being on like a surface or anything.
Yeah,
like you can't really contract it like that. It's more of like someone like literally like physically like touch or not airborne, but what they say it's airborne now. I don't know what the hell's going on. There's so many like what the fucks, like that 10-second. You heard that one? Hold your breath for 10 seconds, and if you cough, that means you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can breathe now. No, you can start breathing now. You didn't cough. You're supposed to cough. If you cough when you. If you pass out, I'm not giving you mouth to mouth because you might have corona. Don't knock over my toys. There you go.
I just wanted to make doubly sure.
Yeah,
I didn't have it.
Well, that's bullshit. It's all bullshit. You don't have to do that.
Then why'd I do that?
I was telling you that you don't. That was just a myth.
Well, if I can do 30.
It doesn't matter. You can hold 40. Your breath for an hour.
Can I?
It doesn't. I mean, that would be pretty impressive. But all right. Well, Mike's gonna hold his breath for an hour while I try to fill in this dead space of talking air.
Wow, now you know how I feel every fucking episode. You sit there, be quiet, I got this.
I say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pick a number.
Oh, we're doing the book?
I guess.
Are we rounding? Are we wrapping this episode up? It is an hour.
Yeah, because I want to work on that project.
All right.
And then maybe, yeah, okay. Pick a number.
What's today's date? Let's do 3/25.
325. 325. 325. Ooh. Would you ever become a No, I'm sorry. Would you ever become a CIA agent? If so, why?
Ooh. Yeah. I would.
And what's the difference between FBI and CIA? Like, I know CIA is Central Intelligence Agency. FBI is Federal Bureau of Investigation. Does FBI
I was gonna say, who's higher?
Does FBI only concentrate on like stuff that happens inside the country, and
yeah,
CIA is like everywhere?
Yeah, I think so. So to be a CIA agent, I think because I'll be able to finally like tase somebody without like worrying about it.
Mm-hmm. You'd be able to fit in small places.
And that's not what a CIA does. I'll be a great CIA agent.
You'd be a spy.
I would just shock first, ask questions later, just tasing people left and right.
I'm not sure that's how.
That's how it works.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay. So that's it. So you would.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Look, I even got this for you. I knew you were coming.
No, don't do it.
And look, I recharged it.
Nope.
Look, check it out. Hold up. Look, you remember how it was last week?
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
That's the real one.
So put on this glove and then shock yourself.
No.
Why not?
I don't want to do that.
Why?
'Cause I'm scared.
Okay, my turn. Pick it. I'll pick a number.
All right.
6, 5, 2. 652. 652. That bad, huh? We already do it?
No. 652.
Yep.
Are you financially responsible, or do you still have problems managing money?
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm back.
Yes and no. I am financially responsible in a way that all my bills currently are paid, the lights are on, and I'm supporting the livelihood of 3 other people.
Yeah.
But if this thing goes another week, we're all done for.
Okay. So in other words, yeah, 50-50 chance you might get screwed over.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Sanchez.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, glad you guys heard me.
We're wrapping up this episode. We went
Why
to
are
the
you wrapping
book.
up
You
the
want to do a
episode?
book?
You don't want me on here anymore?
A number?
Pick a number 1 through 2,000. Oh, he froze.
Oh, he froze. He has a poor connection.
connection.
Right, they don't.
Oh,
Poor
whatever.
connection.
Can he hear us?
I don't know. Is he talking?
No.
No. Screw him.
Reconnecting.
Oh.
Oh, it's good to reconnect with Steve Sanchez.
Son of a bitch.
Hey,
Story
there
of my
it is.
life.
Nope.
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 Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Okay, nobody gave a crap about me. All right.
Pick a number 1 through 2,000.
1,693.
1,693.
1693.
Here we go. I know this answer. Hey, Steven, have you ever stood up for anyone?
Oh my God, you like many times.
What? Stood up for me?
Every
When?
time I stand up for you, that says it all. Because you're small.
When have you stood up for me? Please, share the
What are you
story.
talking
That one
about? At the
time,
comic shop, constantly I stand up for you.
Yeah. Someone said Kermit Gonzalez eats shit sandwiches, and I said Kermit doesn't like bread.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how it goes.
Let me see. When did I stand up?
You never stood up for me.
Do
I
people-
I stand up for you. You
Do
son
people
of a bitch.
talk shit about you at the comic shop?
They used to talk
Like-
shit about us.
Like Kermit's so stupid. He thinks he knows everything about comics, but he doesn't.
No, wait a minute. Okay. The reason why this the reason why this is kind of messed up is because he and I, we don't really hang out in the sense of like you guys, you're in physical life.
What you don't hang out anywhere.
No,
you
it's
stay
all
home.
digital.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how can I
digital
stand up for
relationship.
somebody if I'm never really around him?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have stood up for Sanchez.
No,
though.
he
And I-
stands up for me whenever any other artist is like
Talk
hitting-
shit about
yeah,
him.
talk shit about me.
I
So
don't see how artists could talk shit about
They
you.
talk shit.
Why?
They talk shit about Sanchez.
Because they're jealous, type, or because
I
they
don't know
feel
about jealous, but
I don't know.
I would. I mean,
It falls under the line of like it's like a backhanded compliment.
Oh.
It's like, oh, so you still hanging out with Steven Sanchez? Yeah. So what's up? When's he gonna draw? And I'm like, what'd you just say to me? And then they'd be like,
Wow. Wow.
and then I
There's
let
some
loose my
bitches
pitbull
on
over
the art
here.
scene.
remember Atlanta, right? It was Atlanta.
Well, don't
with
say the
Sanford.
name. Don't say the name.
I don't give a shit.
No, don't say the name. Seriously,
All
don't
right,
say the
his
name.
name. His name sounds San, and then whatever. Yeah, he came up to me at a after party, and he said that pretty much what I just said, and I was like, "What the fuck you just said to me?" And then he's like, "What? What?"
Okay.
He's like, "He's not here." I was like, "Yeah, bro. So don't run your mouth." And then like,
Yeah,
did
but
I hit him?
Kermit, you were
What did I
drunk.
do?
You were drunk as well.
Yeah, I was drunk. And what did I do? Did I push him or what happened?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
apparently you pushed him and told him to go fuck
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Hey, man, what's up with that?"
Yeah, there's always what's your problem?
Everybody's so tough until you
Yeah.
put a hand against their face.
And there's probably a lot more incidents that happen.
Have you guys watched the Tiger King or the Tiger King?
No, I've been
documentary?
hearing about
Everyone's
that.
telling me to.
Yeah.
Everyone's telling me to.
Well, it's funny because it's basically like the lowest white trashiest thing you'll ever see. Basically, it's a documentary about all these zoos that have like big cats, like tigers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they're like these roadside, zoos you would think of in like Florida and stuff like that. And some of them are like, oh, that guy, he treats his animals poorly, and we're not a zoo, we're a conservation. And then you look at the operation, and you're like, you both do the same thing. You throw big cats there, and you charge lots of money for them to come see it, and it's questionable about where you got some of these animals. Some are like, oh, we're a rescue, and then other people are like, I sold them cats I bred, that type of thing. Oh boy. And what I did is I watched it once, and it was pretty shitty. And there's this whole murder conspiracy going on when the competition gets really high. I watched it once the regular way. Then I watched it again, but replaced the zoos with names of comedy clubs, and it plays the same. It's the same. It's the same story. Just like those fuckers over there, they don't take care of their tigers/comics. And I'm like, you pay less for your tigers/comics. Well, I'm gonna put out a hit on them. I'm like, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I only watched episode 1. That's hilarious.
Yeah, the main guy they focus on looks like he's a comedian playing a character of a redneck. He really does. He looks like
it's like a Joe Dirt, but like an offspring of Joe Dirt.
Yeah. And his name is actually, he changed his name to Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. And he was actually a magician for a while.
Of course
how's that make me feel?
He's following your footsteps.
Oh God. I hope not. Oh well. So you want to go?
Let's wrap this up. This is episode 95 Obligatory Podcast.
I know when you guys want to bump me.
Wait, what?
Well, we heard your mom say dinner was almost ready, so we don't want to keep you.
We don't want to keep you away from your corn dogs.
Damn it, Mom! I said pepperoni.
Fucking mom.
All right, man.
All right, let's wrap this up. How we gonna wrap this? We should wrap this up pretty fun because this is probably the last episode I will ever do with both of you.
Oh, we stopped recording 10 seconds ago.
Fuck me.
Well, see you guys later. Adios.
Bye.
Bye.